Hey guys, it's Kristi again, and today I just sort of wanted to talk to you about what's been going on in my life lately, a health update and a life weight loss update, just so that I can kind of get you guys on the same page as me so that we can all figure out what's going on here and then there's no confusion. I wanted to explain to you as well why I keep doing this sort of disappearance and then come back and explain it and then disappearance and come back. I am working like 6 days a week now, and so the one day off that I have is usually spent doing something else important or anything else that I need to get done. I've also been having a lot of health problems, so a lot of my days off have been spent at the doctor, just figuring out what's going on with me and just deciding on treatment plans and things like that. So I will try and explain to you guys what's going on with my health just briefly, because I do plan on making an entire video separately about it, because I do want to bring more awareness to it and I feel like there's not enough out there. So I will say that I have been dealing with what's called cluster headaches. Now I do the air quotes when I say headaches because it is not a headache. It is only in my eyeball and it feels like somebody's jammed a fireplace poker in my eye and they're digging around in there, or it feels like my left eye is exploding. And something that I've had for the last like 2+ years. It just came on suddenly and I've been suffering from it since it happened a couple of years ago. And it's been hell on earth. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it because I don't feel like that helps anybody when you sugarcoat it. It's been awful. It's been horrible for me. My quality of life is awful because I can't do anything. I just live in constant fear of the next cluster headache that I'm going to get. And I've had to get a prescription for oxygen. I also had to get a prescription for a blood pressure medication called RawBeautyKristi. It's not for high blood pressure, but it's supposed to help possibly be a prevention for cluster headaches. It's something that I wish I could explain in words, but there are no words strong enough to describe how horrible this has been. I'm not going to go into too much more detail other than to tell you that every day off I've had has been spent trying to fix this. There's no way to fix it. There's no cure. There's hardly any treatments. I do have prescription medications I can take as a treatment, but it's been really hard. And honestly, because I'm working so much lately, I get off work, and so I wake up in the morning at 4 o'clock in the morning. I get to work at 6, I have to leave here at 6 to get to work by 7, to work until 5:30 and then get home by like 7 o'clock-ish at night. So I'm gone for like 15 hours out of the day or more, 16 hours some days. So when I get home, I'm exhausted and I barely have enough time to cook dinner, medicate and feed my cats and take care of them and pick up the house that needs to be picked up from the morning that I was rushing around. And the last thing that I have time for is filming, and I want to so badly. I want to film, I want to put out good quality content. I want to keep my content coming out on a regular schedule. For a while there, I was doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Right now, that sounds impossible. It sounds amazing, but at the same time, it sounds impossible. I just honestly don't feel like I'm going to be able to do that. I'm really trying though. I want to as well. I don't feel obligated to. I want to put out videos and I want to put out good content and I want to make this channel watchable and I want people to want to come back and I want to be real and I want to have good quality, real, honest reviews. And you know, I want us to create like a good family here. Like I feel like we've got something good going on and I feel like it's only going to grow and get better. But with my health being the way that it is, it feels like I'm at this standstill, like I can't get anything done. So without trying to be too negative, I just wanted to explain to you guys that that's sort of what's going on in my life right now. And it's just been really difficult to not only find the time. Oh, there's a big ass spider on my blanket over there. Oh, he's crawling around, let me go get him. That was freaky. I got him out though, and he's alive and he walked away. I have no idea what I was saying before I went and grabbed that spider. But yeah, that's kind of where my life has been lately. It's been hectic and crazy and busy, and there's a lot of life changes going on with us right now. I know that a while ago I was talking to you guys about trying to get fit and healthy for the new year, and yeah, I go so well. I did really well for like the first 3 weeks, and then I totally fell off the wagon because I stepped on the scale after about 3 weeks, and I should not rely so much on the scale, but I did, and I had only lost like 3 pounds in 3 weeks. And I know that's normal. That's like 1 pound a week. And if I tell myself like, okay, so if you go a year, that'd be 52 pounds in a year. And that's excellent. That's excellent. I'm already like 8 weeks past though. Like I totally gave up. I got frustrated and totally gave up, and I've just been eating like however I want and just kind of shitty for the last while. I've been getting a lot of inspiration from someone on YouTube. Her name is Cloudy Apples, and if you have not checked her out, her name is Cassie, and she is wonderful. She's got such excellent tips and tricks, and she just basically eats a really clean lifestyle. I guess you would consider it clean eating, but she eats just very healthy foods. She is not afraid of eating fats. She's not afraid of food. She eats what she knows is healthy, and she stays away from things she knows are not healthy. And just watching her videos and seeing her physique and her attitude and her skin and everything about her just makes you realize that there's no excuse not to. And it's not like she hates doing what she's doing. It's her lifestyle. She's made it a complete lifestyle for herself. She eats very healthy, but she also eats plenty, and it's not like she's starving. She's eating plenty of food, and it really opened my eyes to realize like I have the complete wrong mindset. Like my mind is programmed to believe that you either have to count calories or you have to starve yourself or you have to completely cut out food groups, and that's not the case. You can eat healthy and eat healthy within a healthy guideline, and she doesn't even have to count calories. You don't have to worry about how much you're eating. You just eat until you're satiated, and that's a completely different mindset, and it's so hard for me to get into that. And I've been struggling with this for years, and I've gotten so frustrated with trying to lose weight that I just completely say the opposite. Like, screw it, I'm just gonna eat raviolis, or I'm just gonna eat pizza, or I'm just gonna, you know, I completely fall off and I do that, and that's completely the wrong way to look at it. So I think what I'm gonna try to do is try by continuing to watch these motivational and incredibly uplifting videos, and people, I wanna live the lifestyle of people that are emulating what I want to do. So why don't I gain examples from those people? Like that doesn't really make sense, but like if I like the way that she lives, why don't I live the way that she lives? Follow people and do what the people that are having success do. So like she's living the lifestyle that I want to live, so she's having success, so I should follow her example, right? She's got a good attitude, she's not pushy, she just tells you what she believes in. Definitely go check out her channel if you need some uplifting motivation, if you need some delicious recipes, tips, tricks. She's funny, she's not afraid to say it like it is, just like me. She's a little bit more, I don't know the word for it, conservative, ladylike. I'm a little more like, fuck it, but she's not afraid to say it, but she also is a little more conservative, which is really, it's refreshing to watch. Like, I absolutely love her channel. I think today I've probably watched 50 of her videos, which is a little excessive, I will admit, but just turn on the playlist and keep going, and you will, by the end of it, feel like you want to do better. That's what her videos do to me. So go check out her channel. Tell her that I sent you over. Cloudy Apples, I believe. I'm almost 100% sure. Her name is Cassie. And I will link her down in the description of this video so that you guys can go just click on that and check out her channel that way. She's beautiful, and she like doesn't even need to wear makeup. She doesn't need to do anything, but she just emulates positivity and beauty and health. And she is the perfect example of somebody that should be followed with her health choices. She makes amazing health choices, and I think she's the type of person that we should all strive to be more like with our eating and our attitude and our mindset. So anyway, she's been really helpful for me to get me onto the right path as far as just making me feel like it doesn't have to be this big chore. It can just be that these foods are delicious, and I need to change my mindset. Cheetos are good, but Cheetos make you feel like shit. So why don't you figure out something else that doesn't and that is healthy for you, and make some sweet potato chips? Or why don't you make some, you know, like gazpacho or some, I mean, there are things that I've never even tried. I've never even tried them because I just am like, well, I'll just stick to pizza, but that's an unhealthy way to live it. And my health problems make me realize that there's something internally wrong with me. I'm 26 years old and I'm infertile. I had to have my gallbladder removed last year. I have cluster headaches which prevent me from doing anything. I have a prescription for oxygen and I'm on multiple prescription medications. I'm 26, you guys. Like, I'm too young to be dealing with all of these health problems. So that's really all I had to talk to you guys about. I just wanted to say, this is where I've been. This is kind of the stuff I've been dealing with. I feel very down lately. I feel down on myself, and I don't necessarily need a bunch of information in the comments. I appreciate any comments you guys have to leave, but I don't need any information on how to get rid of these headaches because they are, there's no cure for them. There's also no known cause for them. I'm going to be taking some vitamins and supplements. There's a supplement regime that I've read about online that I'll go into a little bit more deeply in my next cluster headache video that I make. But apparently just taking some supplements has been really helpful for certain people in actually curing or significantly reducing the amount of cluster headaches that they get. And I also would like to encourage you not to compare a migraine to a cluster headache. Migraines are awful in their own right. I've had a migraine before and they're horrible. But just also, maybe just Google it. I'll maybe put a link down below so you can read about cluster headaches and you guys can understand a little bit more in depth what they are. And if you ever know somebody with them, just there's nothing you can say to make them better. Just not comparing them to like, oh, I know I get headaches all the time. Don't say that to somebody. Even somebody with migraines, like, don't say that. If you've not had a migraine, then don't try to compare it. You know what I mean? It's just not, it's not helpful. People all the time want to be like, oh, I get cluster headaches too. Well, only 1% of the entire world gets them, which is very small. That's an incredibly small number. So I'm assuming that half of my Facebook friends list does not get cluster headaches. But a lot of people think that they do because they hear the word cluster headache and they think, yeah, it's just a headache that comes like all the time or like comes in clusters, and that's not what it is. I can't believe it even has the word headache in the name of it because it's not a headache. It's in your head, but it's a neurological disorder. It's a brain condition that I have. It's not common, and it's mortifying. It's the worst thing I could have ever thought that I could live with, and I'm not living very well with it. So without being too negative, I guess I will end this video now, but let you guys know that I will be trying to film a bunch of videos for you today and trying to get on a more regular upload schedule. It's really hard for me though with everything that's going on in my life, but I will try and do the best that I can. And please stick with me and don't leave. I really appreciate every single one of you that is subscribed to my channel or watches these videos. You guys are amazing. I really appreciate you so much, and I hope to see you guys at my next video soon. If you guys want to watch my last videos and you didn't get to see those, I will link them down in the description of this video. Also, if you want to see me that's not just in video form, you want to see me on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, go ahead and follow me. All my links will be in the description of this video. And I hope to see you guys soon at my next video, which should hopefully just be in a couple of days, not in a couple of weeks. So I appreciate you all so much. Thank you guys so much for listening to me and sticking around and being really supportive. You guys are amazing. And don't feel the need to be like, oh, I'm so sorry in the comments. That's just, it is what it is. Life is like this, and there's ups and there's downs, and there's gonna be good days and bad days, and right now I'm kind of in that bad day slump, but one day soon I will be on the upward slope. So I'm hoping that I'm at rock bottom right now because I can't imagine any lower that it could get. But I will be making a video all about cluster headaches, so if you guys would like to learn a little bit more about them and what they are, and just kind of raise your awareness for yourself, and maybe just so that you could be a little bit more informed, and maybe somebody out there will be helped by the video. So if you don't necessarily care about cluster headaches, you don't have to watch it, but I plan on making that and hopefully raising some awareness for the disease, because it's something I could have never anticipated happening to me, and I'd like to maybe get some more research into it and kind of figure out a way to cure it, and maybe maybe be a little helpful that way. Okay. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.